Good afternoon everyone and welcome to the 2024 Albanian tournament here in Melbourne. Proudly hosted by North Sunshine Eagles. It's a perfect day for football and I couldn't be happier to be here. My name is Alexander Markai and joining me is a great friend of mine and the reigning champion coach of this tournament, Paul Prangai. Paul, it's a pleasure to have you here with us today.
Thank you, Ale. It's a pleasure for me to be here and go with this quarter-final of this cup, and it's a wonderful day for it.
Very true. Today we're watching a thrilling quarter-final matchup between our Eagles and Western Australia Illyria. Paul, could you give us an overview on how the tournament has been shaping up for our Eagles so far?
The tournament has going pretty good so far. Our Eagles is getting stronger and stronger every year, and we are adding depth every year.
Very true, Paul. Today we go in as favorites, but as we've seen just before, we were saying, sorry, there is security here. We were saying, Paul, that we are the favorites for this game, but as we've seen before, there was a cup set just earlier on with the Austrats, another big team of the tournament.
This is the beauty of the cup because it's one single game, and you cannot, be surprised when there are some cup sets. So you need to be switched on from the first minute, and every team is going to give 100% because there is no second game,
Yeah, that's very true, and it's such a short time frame to play, 25 minutes, 2 halves. So if you go down, if you concede, it's very hard to come back up and turn the game around. But Paul, can you get us through the lineup of our Eagles boys today?
So our Eagles today, they start with Sokol Marashi in the goal, like he has been last few games, very solid. We have the duo Chris Evangeli and Franz Pietri, both experienced, and the young in the center backs. We have Enrico Salmani, very fast players, and also Denis Pasani left back. We have Thanasi Lesi, Mark Ulay and Arbri Molas in the midfield, and up front we have Captain Nicolin Mattia, Joy Tsarkani and Denis Batsai.
Beautiful. The Western Australia boys here is the first year of this tournament, and they probably surprised many other teams, and today they come in this quarter-final, Paul, probably hoping to get through with a scrappy game. Don't you think so?
Yeah, it's a surprise for them. It's because Western Australia is in one side of the Australia that's not too many Albanians thinking, but surprised they met a very strong team this year, and they have come, and it's like a deja vu because it's bringing back memories of me when we was the first year, we was underdogs, and we performed very good in the first year for Albanian Cup.
Very true. Paul, we've seen so far in this tournament that here is a pretty rough game, pretty intense, pretty physical. Don't you think so? And the referees, they let us play quite a lot, even in previous games, and it's more of an English football. Oh, attention. Who is that, RB?
No, it was Franz Pietri.
Franz Pietri.
After a wonderful delivery from Chris Evangeli, the two center backs combining with each other.
Again, in the box, in the other opposition box. Beautiful. We were saying, Paul, that the tournament here has been pretty physical so far, and the referee seems to let play a lot.
Look, it's a combination of two things. The Melbourne football here in Australia is pretty physical and pretty rough, and also in our genes in Albanians we like to play pretty strong and hard.
And put a lot of heart.
Yeah, even in a friendly game between our friends when we play 7-a-side, we go pretty hard in each other. So, but it's nice because after the game is finished, everyone is friends with each other.
Or maybe after a week or so. Attention, dangerous attack.
Counter-attack, but the speed of Enrico.
Covers well Enrico and plays for Denis Patsani. On the wing for Arbri, beautiful touch. Denis Batsai gets anticipated. Down the wing, dangerous ball. Cleared up by Christie. Nico, plenty of time on the ball. Oh! Nico still going. Joy.
For Eagles. Joy, 50-50 ball. He's losing the ball back, and we have another chance. He slips for Nico. Let's see if we can get to the ball, and the defenders take it in the throw-in.
Beautiful play, Paul.
Yeah,
the throwing,
really, really good, yeah. But you can see also what just we talked before, that no player give up, they chase back. And
those boys seem pretty intense as well, like the Western Australian. That's probably what brought them up to this point at the tournament really.
Yeah, because before this game they played Shepperton that they had in the group, and the Shepperton had in the group stage a pretty confident win against them 3-1. But when it came to knockout stages, they beat them 2-1, so it's a surprise for them too.
Yeah, very true. And the goal scorers on previous game were Ardili and Noeli for Western Australia.
Okay, we have now another free kick for the Eagles. Going to deliver is Chris Evangelis. With his experience in the international football, national team of Albania, playing in Europa League.
How good is to have Chris Evangelis this tournament?
Yeah, he's been excellent. Also last year we had the pleasure to have, and it was a pleasure for me, to be in the team. I cannot say to coach him because he has much more experience than me, but it was a pleasure, to be in the team.
He's definitely a personality that, dangerous play there.
And it's again the two center backs combined with each other. Chrissy delivering and Francie going to the ball first.
The center back connection.
Yeah,
we call it.
have some chemistry together.
There we go. With Chris, you were saying like it's such a great thing to have him around. I believe as well, like for North Sunshine Eagle and all Albanian supporters, a guy that played at international level and represent Albania over 35 caps, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Look, Chris, I have been pleasure to be friends with him for the last 2 years that he has been in Australia. It was a pleasure to know his brother too, and both they played football in high level. And it's very good to see the two players that play high
Attention,
level.
Paul. Dennis Batsa is in. He's still in. He's still going. Attention. Team ball. Aubrey on the ball. He turns. And Perth survives.
Yeah, we have a goal kick. Like I was saying, having two people that have played in high level against Messi, Ronaldo, and seeing how humble person they are, and you can.
It's very true. It's very true. It's
it's
definitely a sensation, and I think that's like what creates a lot more of these like togetherness, like with this group of boys, and I believe with all the fans that come and watch, because when they get the chance, they can speak to him. He's very like humble guy, very simple, very down to earth. So it's a real pleasure to have that opportunity to see him and talk to him.
And now we have a long ball from the goalkeeper. The ball in there, 50-50, and the Perth defender goes there first. Fanasi with a header, one of the strongest team. Another ball in there, and Francie is very good.
Paul, what can you tell us? We have a few players in the Eagles that have played professional before, and others have attempted even in early years to make it to a professional level. Can you give us a better overview for our viewers? Who are the players to watch for our Eagles?
Look, I think the whole squad is a lot of quality inside. We have players that, like you said, they played in the professional level.
Oh, and the service again.
And the others that they are very hard working and they follow the instruction of the senior players in the team and the coaching staff. And this is the beauty of our team, that is a combination of experience and the hard working players. So they play like a group.
That's true. To
4 or 5 days, you know, their family work and everything. It deserves to play, you know. You cannot have players, you know, giving not too many minutes.
It is true, Paul, what you're saying. I was in the change room with the Eagles the other day, and the coaches were actually telling them that, guys, those other teams are going to come at us because we're reigning champions. So we'll need to expect that they're going to put that extra bit, you know, into the game. So, and this goes like into avoiding fights and, you know, like keeping your cool. So Claudio and Christian, I think they really worked on that mental side of the team.
Yeah, and I think another good thing for them, you know, is that they have been part of the team and of this group from the first year. Like it was you, Al, and me, and we know those, you know, those type of tournaments. You know that it's one chance game, because even 2 years before we dominated the game in semifinal against Krashava and quarterfinals, but they had one chance counter-attack and they scored. So I think they learned for this, and for that we need to be careful in those counter-attacks, and the history doesn't repeat.
Let's see now, we have the win in our favor, and the second half restarts. We see a change here down the left flank, Paul.
Yes, Nico Grosz is coming for Denis Pasani. Nico Grosz is a really young, good player.
Left footer, Joy's going in, attention!
He just goes down.
He probably stepped on the ball and fell down.
Chris is there.
Christie.
Yeah. Now Eagles
Chasing
try
it.
to play
A bit too long, but Marian gets on the ball first, plays it over. And still going, Christie. Attention.
Get the wall from the center back, delivering the box. And the keeper
those actually turned out to be quite dangerous.
Yeah.
However, Christie is down now. France clears it. Marian on the ball again. Even Marian is not a good player, actually.
Oh,
He's pretty skillful.
Yeah, every player here, you know, it's pretty skillful. It's really good players, and that's, you know, one of the reasons that we have been able to bring 3 teams here, you know, in Melbourne. And also, last 2 years, you know, we've been very competitive, even with the legends.
Not this year, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, this year
we quite struggled this year, but it has been still like quite an enjoyable trip, Paul. And I think the highlights of this, we're here for soccer, but the reality is that at the core of this, there is like literally like, you know, socializing, and it showed last night. I would just say room 217. What happened last night, Paul? There were like dominoes, cards, poker, Moorland. What else? FIFA.
Yeah, it was, and this is, you know, good staying together, you know, because it's hard. All of them, the young, you know, the young guys, you know, and it's a Saturday night, and staying there with a group, you know, not going out, coming from Adelaide to Melbourne, that shows, you know, the commitment that they have for this tournament. You know,
we had Claudio quite worried. He was like ringing people at 11:30 p.m. last night. Where are you? Where are you?
Yeah, and actually, funny enough, the captain Nicolin Mattia, he was pretty early in bed. It was around 10 o'clock. He gave me a call.
He surely never does that in Adelaide, Paul.
No, I don't think so. But he gave me a video call, and he was already in the bed. But the other people, they didn't believe, because he didn't came to the room 217, and they didn't believe. They thought that he was out. But actually, he was pretty, you know, early in the bed.
Being a professional.
Yeah, I think he really wants to win it, you know, a little bit more than the other players.
Wasted ball at the moment.
Yeah, now we are rushing a little bit, because the time, you know, it's ticking, and surely we don't want to go to penalty.
We're under the umbrella, Paul, here, but it's pretty hot out there.
Yeah, if you stay in the sun, you know, here in Australia you don't feel it, you know, that the sun, but after 2 hours in the sun, you have a pretty bad headache. Let's see, now we have a throw-in for Western Australia Liria. They're taking their time. This is playing to their game plan.
Number 7, Graziano, speeding up to pick up that ball. He plays it. Ball still in the box. Oh, the ball sits there for Adil, number 18.
Yeah, this was a dangerous.
It was a good opportunity for Western Australia, but let's see if our boys can build from here now.
I think our long balls is not our strength point. I think it's better if we play in the ground.
Free kick for Western Illyria. But it would be a shame to not go through after all this hard work from the committee to set up a commentary box and hire a van from someone, not sure who, cameras, other cameras involved down there, behind the goals. We have here a shout out for a young boy here. Oh, there's a claim for a penalty.
This setup and this, live stream and commentary and this, everything provided for the player and the supporters.
All we need, Paul, is a goal. Let's be honest.
Yes, we need a goal.
That's all we need.
The committee, especially Gab, Armando, and Aryan, they deserve a goal most. And also the supporters that have come from all the way.
The supporters.
From
I've seen a lot of people from Adelaide actually.
They
Oh, attention! There is an opportunity, but Riggs is very fast, and he covers well.
Yeah.
It's actually a good strength to have Riggs down there because he can recover very quickly in case.
He can give you 5 or 6 meters, but he still will catch up. And like I was saying, I met today more than 10 people that they just flew in this morning from South Australia, from Adelaide, to watch and support our boys, and hoping that we'll win the cup again.
It's actually become a big cultural event here in Melbourne. And we're saying a lot of those guys have done a great job, like Besnick and the North Sunshine Eagles, but also there was a great input from our boys and our committee members that, with the entrances of last year and today, this afternoon, we saw, it was quite beautiful and enjoyable to be part of this, Paul.
I think we have given...
Oh, it was a good opportunity for Tanasi from a corner. He missed just the flight of the ball. Marian slight tackle, and he doesn't get it. Fair call from the referee, ball for Western Illyria. Good player, this guy, Paul. This number 13 is created some danger.
Yeah, he's pretty fast, and
he's pretty skillful as well. He's coming out again with the ball. Beautiful ball through, but Adil doesn't follow up. We have our friend Lungo here cooking under the sun. Lungo, how's it going?
Very good.
Good?
Enjoying the game.
Too busy on Tinder here in Melbourne, or what's happening there?
Trying to enjoy the game.
Joey has gone very deep to get the ball.
Joey playing a bit around too much with it, but Nico...
for Marian through.
Paul, quite surprising this Western Australia team, actually.
Defense,
No one expected them to come out this fired up.
And I will give you a funny stat. Our third team, Adriatic All-Star, it was in group with Western Australia, Illyria.
Yep.
And they was winning 1-0 until 3 minutes to go. But the thing is, Adriatic All-Star, they needed to win with 2-goal difference to have a chance to go through. So the game was playing for both teams.
Pretty even.
Yeah. And both teams.
Let's don't call it third team, otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great opportunity, great header.
Here it looks it was a goal.
Who was there?
Tanasi.
Tanasi.
Back post.
He missed.
And so Western Australia came through the group, in the last minute, last kick of the game, because if they didn't win that game, they was going to be in the group stages.
So are you?
Now you
Paul,
can see in the semi-final.
Are you telling you're responsible in case we don't go through with the Eagles? That is your responsibility, Paul.
Maybe.
Oh, you're gonna have a few words with Christian and Claudio after the game.
But also maybe I try to make it a little bit more easy for them. So who knows? Let's see, Marian wins.
Look, I think if we keep our cool, Paul, we still should be able to. Attention, great opportunity for Dennis. He slides it through for Aubrey, and he misses. From 11 yards, Aubrey.
Last 5 minutes we are missing a few chances.
I think that's where you start to feel the fatigue, Paul, because Aubrey is such a beautiful player, very skilled, very technical, and normally, in another day, he would have probably missed that, Paul.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's also fatigue, but also now, it's nerves. They play a lot of roles because we are going through the end of, the game, and I don't think any of our players want to go to the penalty because penalty is a little bit of luck involved too.
It is true, Paul. And let me take it back. Oh, dangerous attack. Ball in the box and Riggs again, hey?
Yeah, Riggs is being pretty solid and
clearing up.
Yeah.
Now attacking with numbers, Western Illyria. Ball in, Christy clears it. Marian for Tanasi. Tanasi plays wide for Joy. Nick overlapping. Ball around, doesn't reach the destination, and there's another counter. Christie coming out with his own experience, carrying the ball. There's Marian White.
He's going inside, switching side to the other side to Joy Tarkani. Joy trying to comply with Dennis. Dennis trying to do a little bit too much.
Claiming again a free kick, the referee not interested.
Long ball in the wing for Western Australia, Liria. Number 15 there, taking Nico Grossi.
The game has opened up. Nico, beautiful tackle, Nico!
Beautiful. Also dangerous, but then
Tanasi recovers again. But I tell you what, this number 15 is been creating a bit of trouble for us here down this right flank part.
let's see Nico Mattia in the wing, the captain for us.
1-2 with Arbery.
Arbery, let's see if
Oh, the ball doesn't come through.
Now the game is opening up. Both teams are attacking.
Beautiful English football, Paul.
Yeah, exactly.
Seems to be a bit more on Up to Sport than on the Easter United YouTube channel.
Oh, dangerous now.
Oh!
Very dangerous, number 13. Lucky
Again.
for him, he missed the target.
Screening some trouble for us.
I think now every player and supporters is pretty nervous.
This has been probably the story of this tournament, Paul, that, you know, like, doesn't matter your favorite or what, like, you're still gonna have to play a 50 minutes game. Oh, the keeper misses! Oh, I see!
Number 4 defense,
And again.
very good.
Number 4, let me find his name. I need to find his name. That's Michael. Great clearance, great defending.
You just kept Western Australia, Liria in the tournament.
Clarence Disha missed completely the ball, but at his rescue, his best friend from now on, I believe, Paul, Michael.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see what Eagles will do with the corner. Chris Evangeli with his experience is delivering the ball. And the defenders cleared away.
On the first post, then he's turning. Christie,
And it's a free kick there.
free kick or? Yeah,
it's a
free
free
kick.
kick, it's a free
Couldn't
kick for
see, we
Eagles.
have the line in front.
Yeah, the linesman is blocking your view. But lucky, I am on the other side of the linesman. So
There we go.
that is always when there are two commentators. They can see a little bit more for us.
This linesman reminds me the actor from Murder on the Orient Express, Paul. I don't know if you've seen the movie.
Yeah, I see that movie.
I love his mustache. I wish I had one like that.
Yeah.
And we actually shout out to our Don, the president.
Yeah, that's
Remember him back in the time having this beautiful mustache a la Francais. Ball in the box again, it's delivered.
Mario.
Oh, what a goal! Marian breaks the deadlock!
Left footer.
What a finish! What a finish, guys! What a finish! Nothing Clarence Disha could do. The keeper despairs on the ground.
Wow.
What a finish! Marian was surprised as well, let's be honest. And now he's one of those guys that, Paul, like every time, where are the photos, where are the videos, he's definitely gonna post these
Man.
in every channel, social media channel he has available.
I think we'll hear about this goal, you know, for another year until the.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yellow card for him, well deserved. He could get a red card now. And this goes fire up our supporters there.
It was a much needed goal, you know, because it's the last few minutes, you know, so.
And now Claudio and Christian, our coach, is opting for a change. They're going slightly more defensive, taking
Yeah.
off Arbery and putting Mark Ulay. Plays for Para Hills, can play centre back, defensive mid, Paul.
Yeah, I think now we'll play with two defensive mid with Mark and Tanasi.
Probably, Paul, in a game like this, you just need a moment of magic like that, Paul.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Sometimes, you know, when you struggle to score with clear chances.
Good opportunity for number 18, Adil again. I've got to say, I'm quite surprised by the four players of Western Australia.
Yeah, they have a lot of energy, you know, because playing against experienced players like Christie and France, it's not easy, you know. We have speed of Enrico there, that we covered 2-3 times.
There were rumors going around, Paul, that those boys Western Australia were going out last night partying, but clearly they didn't.
I think
It was a fake news, like
yeah,
Donald Trump would say.
I think they wanted to distract, you know, our team and our players.
Nico going 1v1. Hey, claiming it.
Free
Ref
kick.
says no.
Western Australia with the ball. They trying to play a long ball for the number 13, but
France
Theater with the
batting it.
header.
Beautiful,
winning
Marian.
the second ball there.
And now we're
Good.
quite tired, Paul.
Yeah. And surprisingly now,
Oh, Chrissy comes out.
Yeah, and it's a yellow.
The striker moves the ball.
Yeah, he tried to go for the ball, but the striker.
It's okay. Fair call from the referee, yellow card.
Because, like I was saying, Western Australia players, they have a lot of energy, surprisingly, because it's their second game.
Oh, they're definitely flying. I saw there was a Red Bull, one of the Red Bull set up there, like.
Yeah, I think it will be one of the sponsors.
They must have used them.
Eagles, yeah. Probably they had a couple of them before. Let's see.
Benkert,
Yeah,
dead of the year, comes in.
Yeah,
for our Eagles.
Joy Sarkani goes out, so.
Even Benkert, Paul, had actually like I would say pretty decent career. Like he played in Italy at a professional level in the young setup, and I believe he played as well like for the national team for Albania, like in the.
Yeah, it
Is
was
that
in
correct,
the-
Paul?
Yeah, I think it was under 19 of national team Albania. He was part of the selection group.
Marian is gonna get there.
Yeah, the double,
Just probably
two-
too late.
two
The
number
linesman
7.
calls us out.
and it's a throw in for Western Australia. Now I think we have a little bit more defensive players in the pitch. Let's see Thanasi if he can score. And yes! Another beautiful
Thanasi
goal.
Lessi! Thanasi
I
Lessi!
think it's a mistake from the keeper, but also
A mistake for the keeper, but you got Paul. You got the feel for this guy. He's been great so far.
Yeah, he made a couple of good saves, and he's pretty angry
He's
now.
pretty upset, but you got a feel for him.
But also good from Thanasi Lessi reading.
Thanasi, honestly, I didn't see it. There was a bit happening here, but we just saw the keeper scrambling on that ball
Yeah, I think it
and the
was
ball
a-
going in.
It was a throw-in from Western Australia, Illyria, and they tried to play fast, and a quick, and the keeper was not setting up. So
Probably
Thanasi
could
took
the sound be
advantage of
playing
that.
a part on it that the keeper didn't really see it, and
No, I think it's more the pressure of the last minutes because they are rushing now, when you're losing 1-0 the last few minutes, so you're rushing in every decision. Let's see now, Western Australia trying to keep the ball.
regardless, mistake is part of the game, Paul. And as we've seen, like a lot of things can happen even at a high level. The keeper, of course, won't be happy. You got the feel for him. He's been fantastic so far for his team.
Ah, yeah.
Especially today, he's been quite on, but he had done great until that moment.
Well, also for the defending, it's going to be a hard break, because they put a lot of work, in defending like a group and team, and conceding, two goals from 20-30 meters is a little bit of hard break for them. But this is the quality that we have the team, they can find different solutions to win the game. Now Eagles trying to keep the ball.
Benkert,
Yeah, good
Benkert
combination.
Abdia.
Yeah. Playing Nico Mattia on the other side. Look at Enrico Salmani with the run that he's making over.
He's still going.
Yeah, he's still going, but Nico loses the ball.
I've got to say that this number 13 is probably one of the best players of the game, actually, but definitely of Western Illyria.
Yeah, he's playing, he's giving a lot to Western Australia. Yeah. I think this is the best that our team can do. Try keeping the ball, playing.
Dennis, clearing it.
Let's see.
He plays for Nico, and Nico finished.
Third goal.
Finally, Nico scores one goal, Paul.
And I think the game it's finished 3-0. I don't think the Western Australia area have the more energy to come back.
Let's be honest, Paul. Probably the game finished after that heartbreaking moment that for Western Illyria after Marian stroke from 30 meters, like under the crossbar.
Yeah, that was an amazing.
If you'd ask him, probably not even him knows how he did that. But credit to him because even in a 7-a-side, sometimes he comes up with something like that.
Especially, I think it was left foot, shot when he stung with his right foot.
And as we say in Italy, he probably never used his left foot, not even to jump in a bus, Paul. We got Lucas Bilden here directly from Adelaide helping with his live stream. I told him just before, Paul, that his dad came to watch him. He pretended to be injured, so his dad traveled all this way and he couldn't see his son performing. Probably, I'm not sure if he's better like that. What do you think, Lucas?
I think when he saw, his dad, coming to watch him.
He definitely went under pressure.
Yeah,
he definitely went under pressure. I told the guy that I said, look, if soccer doesn't work out for you, definitely like something in tech could open up.
Let's see, Dennis.
And Dennis again going.
In the box if he can finish and
going for the fourth and again the ball bouncing there.
Oh, number 16.
Probably, Paul. Let's be honest, like 3-0 is probably a heavy result.
I think from the way how Western Australia, I think they played, they will be very heartbreaking. But like I said, the quality that Eagles can, and also the changes that the coaching staff made.
They're still going. They're still going. They probably deserve something. Dangerous shot.
I think Stockholm will be very upset if he concedes one goal, because I know he loves to have the clean sheet every game. The first game we won 4-1 and he was pretty upset that we conceded one goal.
It's very hard to please the guy.
Yeah.
Marian comes out. Standing ovation for him. We'll hear about these in the next years to come. We'll see these all over Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter.
But Ale, look who is coming in to replace Marian. RDT.
Oh,
the
is
experience, yes.
RDT, the legend, comes in. Playing left winger, number 21.
Let's see if we get.
Let's see if we can get there.
He already scored one goal this.
I think if RDT has a goal, like the crowd will go nuts, Paul.
Yeah, I think he's a fan favorite. Let's see, Bankert, Thanasi there, keeping the ball. Beno playing it back to Enrico. Enrico, Thanasi again.
Thanasi, beautiful turn.
Playing for Mark. Mark keeping the ball. Coming on France to Nico Grossi. Yeah, they're going back again to Francie. This is experience does, keep the ball, make the other team run because they are chasing the game. Christy playing wonderful ball to Nico Grossi. Nico trying to combine with Ardit. The youngster and experience together.
Oh.
Dennis, let's see. I think you would love to score a goal. To have a little bit confidence for the final.
He didn't have a clear chance today, really.
And Nico Batia working in the defending side. It's good to see that wingers, they work all the way back to win the ball, even if you are 3-0 up.
There's a bit of cramps there.
Yeah.
It's been probably like, this is the third game they play in 18 hours for Western Illyria. So
yeah, and fourth in 24 hours, so it's not easy to play more than 200 minutes.
So definitely a bit of fatigue there, seems.
But also they put a lot of energy today, so.
They were quite surprising, honestly. Like I thought like that would be much easier for our boys to actually control the game, and you can say that this was probably a game to end on a 1-0. It would have been hard, but even if we had gone through in a draw, we can say that Western Illyria, would have deserved that as well.
Yeah. But credit to the coaching staff and also the players, that they kept the composure of Eagles, they didn't get nervous, so they knew that sooner or later.
They definitely probably. You can't deny that our boys are probably, there's a lot more skill on the pitch, but I've got to say, if someone got out something of the game is Western Illyria, because they planned probably the game this way and they managed this game, and we didn't expect our boys to struggle this much.
Yeah, and I hope it will be, a learning for the final that is back to come after, in a couple of hours probably, because you cannot take easy game, you need to be switched on from the first minute.
So Paul, can you give us probably an overview on the semi-final and what we can expect, who's gonna face who?
So the next semi-final is Kershava against Chypria. Kershava is one of the favorites, you know, together with Eagle and Ostrets. But I will say that Chypria made the cup upset just in the quarterfinal before when they kicked out the last year finalist Ostrets.
Well, that's probably the big news of the day, let's be honest,
that's
Paul.
news of the day.
No one expected that.
But also, I saw a game of Chypria, you know, a couple of days before when they play against our team Legends. They are pretty physical teams. They will not give up easy, you know. So they will give Kershava, I think, a run for the game. So
We'll see. Kershava has been historical, one of the most important teams of the tournament and one of the most prepared.
yeah, I think it's one of the first teams that has, you know, started this tournament. And they have been, especially the last few years, they have been always in the top 4, you know, semi-final, final, semi-final, final. 2 years ago, they beat us Eagles, you know, in the quarterfinal.
And George calls the game over.
Yeah, the game is finished 3-0 for the Eagles with a goal scoring from Marian, Nico, and Thanasilesi.
Good game.
Yeah.
Very physical. Western Australia had some good moments. They couldn't convert, and it was quite difficult for the Eagles actually to create some clean chances.
Yeah, and I think the players, they need to recover because in a couple of hours the final is back, you know, and so they need to have a little bit more energy and be a little bit more clear, I think, in their
Our
game
very
style.
own Claudia and Christian will be very pleased with the result. Maybe not so much with the performance, but definitely at this point, all that matters is the result, Paul.
Yeah, and I think the experience that we have in the team, the players, you know, I think they will be able, you know, to get past the performance, you know, get the result that we needed the result, get that inside, you know, let it go and get ready for the next game, for the final. That is one of the most important of the day now.
That's true, Paul. We probably, our boys are now making way for the next game, Kershava Chypria, and
we'll see you
with
guys
this,
in the final, Eagles against Kershava or Chypria. Thank you guys for tuning with us, and I'll see you later.